Hello everybody, it's your friend Blake, and we are back to explore Pioneer together. So, I've got an interesting one, another Indomitable Creativity deck. So this destroys X target artifacts and/or creatures. For each permanent destroyed this way, its controller reveals cards from the top of their library until they get an artifact or creature and exiles that card. Those players put the exile cards on the battlefield and shuffle. So we only have one hit, it's Agent of Treachery. So we're going to try to get those out as soon as we can. We've got Birth of Melituses to make tokens, we got Fables, we got Wedding Announcements. We have Wandering Emperors and Shark Typhoons to make tokens, and then the Indomitable Creativity to get it out. We also have 4 Dwarven Mines. This is a way to get a 1/1 out as well. Requires a lot of mountains, so you see we have Raugan Triumph, Sacred Foundry, Steam Vents, and 2 mountains. I think that the suite is pretty nice for in terms of removal. We got March of Otherworldly Light, we have Strangles, we have Anger the Gods, and all that good stuff. In the sideboard, we have 4 Braids for those pesky artifacts, and sometimes for those creatures like Greasefang and stuff. We have 3 Disputes for the blue decks and the controlling stuff. We have 3 Rest in Pieces for the annoying graveyard decks, though I might want to go up to 4. 2 Dovin's Vetoes as well for the graveyard decks, or for the control decks, and then 1 Doomscar. Super excited to play this deck. We're going to get some quick Agent of Treacheries out. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and let's Pioneer Explorer together. Let's get creative, shall we? I'm gonna keep this hand. It's doesn't have any of our combo pieces really other than Dwarven Mine, but it's got all the control in the world, so I'm perfectly happy keeping this. I actually think I'm gonna Fable Passage for another mountain here, especially depending on what I draw. And I'm not too worried if they thought seize me, like it's kind of whatever. So hopefully that's really all they have. All right, Stitcher Supplier. Yeah, that's pretty good. What did they hit, though? Nothing too good. Alright, then I'm definitely, with the plains being drawn, I'm definitely going to go grab a mountain. And this will be nice because now I have 2 mountains of the 3 I need. So I need 1 more mountain before this makes a 1/1. Yeah, you can Thought Seize me here. Probably take March of Otherworldly Light is my guess, which is too bad. If they take Strangle, though, I'm feeling pretty good about that. March of Otherworldly Light is what's going to actually kill their Greasefang on turn 4. Yeah, that makes sense. So let's see what else they do. Do they keep a 1-lander with just a ton of action? That'd be wild. Okay. Inspiring Vantage, hit me for 1. Ooh, drawing an island there was pretty medium. I'm just going to play a Plains and pass. I'm not going to play something that kills their Stitcher Supplier here. I don't want to let them mill more and potentially mill into a Greasefang, or into a Parhelion. So, Seer Step Pathway, Voldaren Epicure, and then... Okay, so my guess is now they will have an end of turn discard Parhelion kill me. Wedding Announcement. Well, I mean, I guess this is the best option I have here. So I am going to play this. Dang. Alright, play Wedding Announcement. This hand's a little bit slow against them, but we have a lot of sideboard cards against what they're trying to do, so I assume our game 1 is pretty weak compared to our games 2 and 3. So pass the turn. If they have it, they have it. I'm going to make a little 1/1 dude and see what that's going to do here. Look at this cool dude. Look at this guy. Deadly Dispute, sacking Stitcher Supplier. There's the Parhelion. Do they have the Greasefang? My assumption is yes, indeed. Because they have 6 cards in hand. They've drawn a ton of cards. But if they don't, I'm actually in a pretty decent spot. Alright, Thoughtseize to make way for the... Greasefang. Yep, that's too bad. Take my Strangle. And then... I have 2 red mana here? Yeah, that's not nearly enough. Bloodtithe Harvester, that's not... Oh, they sacked their treasure to get a Bloodtithe Harvester out. That's crazy. Alright. Well, I'm definitely going to Anger the Gods now. No blocks. Take 1. Ooh, Wandering Emperor. Does that do anything, actually? Not really. Doesn't really do anything. I am going to play a tapped Dwarven Mine, which is too bad. I just want to be able to get my stuff going next turn. From here, I'm just gonna pass with the Wandering Emperor. It's not great, it doesn't really do that much, but I don't want to play Anger of the Gods there. So if they have the Greasefang, they have the Greasefang. They can always blood token into it. But keep in mind, there's only 4 in the deck. Like, they're not guaranteed to draw one at any point until, like, I'm not... If they draw it, they draw it. Yeah, well, they drew it. That was a pretty good draw for them. And then from here, none of their stuff actually taps. So they're gonna play this. They're going to crew the Greasefang with the Greasefang. I'm gonna Wandering Emperor the Greasefang. I don't know if that's gonna matter, but if I do draw a red mana this turn, I have a shot. So I'm gonna exile the Greasefang. I still know that Parhelion gets to attack me and do all sorts of stuff, but there's a chance that they send one of the dudes at Wandering Emperor, and then I take a skosh less damage, and that could come up. Obviously, they have a million ways to still kill me here, but I still don't hate our position as long as we draw red mana. Alright, so one's attacking that, one's attacking there. They didn't attack with anything else. Alright, well... We have a tiny, tiny shot if we draw a mountain of some sort. Preferably not a tapped one, though I don't think there's any tapped ones in the deck anymore. Oh, Raugrin Triumph. Okay, well, we got the mountain. So I'm going to attack here for 2. There's no real... It doesn't really matter. Because I'm just going to double Anger. They're going to block. This is just bluffing some sort of trick. Though I guess they... What? There's no way you take that damage. Well, that's why you make the bluff, I guess. But they do my hand. I don't know. I don't know. Double Anger of the Gods here. And now, if they don't have a... They don't have another Greasefang, I guess I do something? And I also drew a card because I attacked with 2 dudes. That's pretty nice. Alright, do they have the Greasefang? If they do, they got us. If they don't got us. Deadly Dispute. Draw 2. Did you get it off those? Land. I'm not thinking like it. I feel like you'd slam that down, so... Alright. I mean, we're not exactly in a great spot ourselves, but... Yeah, Blood Tithe Harvester. I'm gonna play a Birth of Meletus. I'm gonna... Okay. Actually... 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts him on a 3-turn clock. Yeah, I'm gonna pass here. And see what they do. I actually am going to cycle the Shark Typhoon here. I don't think Actually, maybe I play it? Do I hardcast a Shark Typhoon here? I actually don't think so. I don't think that's what I want to be doing here. I need to be able to draw into something good. Our opponent is very close to comboing. They just need to draw, like, anything, and they can combo off on me. So, they just need a Greasefang. Go to their turn. And if they have it, they have it. Like I said, there's nothing we can do to stop it. But if I play a Shark Typhoon and draw with it... Oh, why does that keep coming up? Alright. They drew a land. I'm not going to expose my Shark Typhoon to sorcery speed removal. Oh my gosh, that keeps showing up. Hold on. Okay, we are back. I am going to end of turn cycle this for 4. And even if it dies, at least I draw into something potentially. And that seems good. And this is actually a 5/5 because of that. Alright, Raugrin Triumph's pretty whatever. Teferi is not very whatever, though. So I'm gonna play it here. What is the question? The question here is, what do I use it for? I actually think I'm going to plus it. And the reason why is I don't care that much about the Blood Tithe Harvester. I would like to potentially draw into a March of Otherworldly Light or something. I think that would be quite a bit better. A Shark Typhoon. Alright, I'm going to play a tapped Raugrin Triumph. I'm going to slay for 5. And now... Alright, Deadly Dispute that guy. Now I'm in a position where they're on a 2-turn clock. As I've said, they could easily just draw the thing and kill me. But what can you do? So... Play what you got. What you got? What you got? You got 6 cards in hand. A Greasefang is pretty much lethal. Though not fully lethal, I guess. Can't stay away. Alright. Get out a Stitcher Supplier. Milling nothing. Man, are we going to potentially steal this one? That'd be hilarious. Because they still don't have a Greasefang in there. That's why we exiled it, because of Can't Stay Away. Whew, if we can steal game 1 against a matchup where we should not be taking game 1s very often, that's going to feel really good. That always feels good against like decks like Dredge, where you're supposed to lose game 1 against them. If you just happen to sneak that cheeky victory and you're like, oh, and I have 2 sick post-board game matches. Okay, that seems interesting. Milling nothing. Man. Alright, well, we somehow snuck out a victory. I don't think they needed to concede there, but I'll certainly take it. Oh, that's weird. Alright, I'm bringing in 3 Rest in Pieces. I'm going to bring in 4 Abrades. And I think that's going to be good. Maybe 1 Doomscar? No, probably not. Strangles for sure come out. 1 Wedding Announcement comes out. 1 Anger of the Gods comes out. Do I want a Doomscar in here? Maybe. Take out 1 Teferi. 1 Wandering Emperor. Let's just go with 3. No, I just want so many ways to be able to kill their dudes. I feel like in the long game we win. We just can't let them kill us before then. So I actually think this is going to be the play. Have all of this and then go down 1 more Wedding Announcement. Alright, here we are in game number 2. Our opponent mulliganed. I think we're going to do the same. Yeah, I'm much happier with this hand. Woo-wee! I'm just going to kill off Birth of Meletis. Sorry, Meletis Deletus. But you're not quite going to get there because we're just going to go turn 2 Rest in Peace. And Black-Red does not kill enchantments particularly well, though they can Thoughtseize a Rest in Peace pretty well. Alright, fair enough. They happen to have the Thoughtseize. Play this tapped past the turn. Man, Thoughtseize is a card I would consider taking out of this format. I'm actually going to go Fabled Passage, pass. I'm going to go grab a Mountain with it. And then I will potentially just... I'll probably play Fable of the Mirror Breaker, depending on a few things. Fable of the Mirror Breaker of their own. Alright, so now I'm actually hoping to draw a white card. I'm going to sack the Fabled Passage, get a Mountain. And Mountains should be what you generally get because you have Dwarven Mines. Go to my turn. White card? Alright, so that's nice. What the white card does is give me protection against untap, play a stinking... untap, discard some Parhellions, play a dude. This way I can at least discard the March to ferry to the March, and then kill their dude. I was gonna feel pretty unsafe if I didn't draw a white card there. I would have probably just played Fable of the Mirror Breaker and felt kind of sheepish about them having a Parhellion on turn 4. Okay, Fracture. Alright. Well, that's fine. Make a treasure. I don't mind that. And then the question is, what do I do on my turn now? I'm gonna draw... Alright, Fable of the Mirror Breaker. See, now I'm still afraid to play another Fable because I'm worried about them untapping. Search your library for a basic land card. From here, I will just play a Plains. Pass the turn. And they get to go do all their fun stuff. We need to start finding... We would like to find some sort of board wipe now. So, Fable of the Mirror Breaker becomes Reflections of Kiki Chiki. Then they get to rummage for 2. And let's see if they rummage away any Parhellions. I would be surprised unless they were going to combo here. It seems a little bit greedy to try to do this right now, but you never know. Alright, so it looks like they like their entire hand, which is a little bit scary. Stitcher Supplier. Mill some cards. Milling a whole bunch of nothing. They still have portable holes in their deck against me? That doesn't feel like the right move. Alright, take 4. Make 2 treasures. They got mana for days. But I can't stop that, so I'm just gonna take it. Go to my turn. Agent of Treachery, eh? Alright, I'm gonna play Fable Passage. I'm gonna go get an island. And then I can play Fable the Mirror Breaker, plus hold up the March of Otherworldly Light. So that's good. So I'm definitely going to try to get this out. This at least blocks decent against their, like, reflections or something. Okay, pass the turn to you. I'm not going to march the reflections. That's just too bold. They can't have... Oh, they can have multiple reflections. They can't... Okay, Deadly Dispute. There's Stitcher Supplier. That's fine. I honestly would like it if they win for the combo so that I could use my March and start actually casting my cards. That would be pretty cool. Yep, Fable the Mirror Breaker. They still don't have a Parhelion in the bin. Alright. Duress me, eh? Alright, alright. In this case, I am just going to march for 3. Oh, not for 10. I'm going to march for 3. I'm going to kill their reflections that is summoning sick because they can just tap this in response and it doesn't really matter. And if they have it, they have it. Like, there's not much we can do at this point to stop them. So we're just going to have to hope that they don't have any Greasefangs. So kill that off. They can't take anything from my hand. I'm probably going to discard this Agent of Treachery. It'll depend on what I draw off this Fable, what I discard, or what I draw off my draw step, depending on what I discard to Fable, but I don't like feeling like the shields are down. Alright, definitely don't like that. That's fine, though. If they want to just spend their turns dealing with my stuff, I'll allow it. I'm definitely going to block here. No, I'm going to take it for one more turn on the off chance that I draw into a Creativity. Because if I don't draw into a Creativity, that's great. I'm definitely discarding Rogue and Triumph. Creativity? Ooh, Rest in Peace? That was a pretty nice draw, because now at least I get to not worry about their graveyard for at least a turn. Alright, well, I'm gonna pass now. I'm definitely gonna be blocking the Shaman now, that's for sure. Pass the turn. And then they're gonna probably just make a dude, then untap, make a dude. Which is not great. That's a lot of damage coming my way. That's going to be 8 dudes. I'm going to block 1 and take 6 down to 4. Yeah. But they can only do this trick every other turn to get 2 out with reflections. I need to draw something here pretty quickly. Greasefang is fine. Alright, I need to draw one of my board wipes. I basically just have the one turn to do it. Alright, block one of the dudes. Make a bunch of treasures, not that that's particularly important. Block here. Surprised they didn't do anything with the reflections. I feel like you were supposed to make a copy here, but that's okay. Yep, exile this. And then go to my turn. Anger of the Gods was a solid draw. Ha ha ha! I'll be casting that, thank you very much. Sorry, Reflections of Kiki Jiki. I love you very much, but you shall be dying. Alright, pass the turn to them. I mean, I'm still not in a great spot. I'm at 6 and they've got 3 cards in hand and I have none, but they can't combo me. They probably have a ton of removal. Alright, Dwarven Mine, I guess, makes a 1/1. That turns on my creativities. Are things starting to happen? Yeah, Greasefang's whatever. I mean, it's still a big threat, like a big chonk. So I guess it's not great, but play a Sacred Foundry. Shark Typhoon. Alright, I'm going to pass the turn. I'm definitely going to cycle this. I can't hardcast this. That would be actually crazy. them be going so aggressive. But if they attack with Greasefang, I'm going to play a Shark Typhoon, make a 4/4, and see what they do. Because, oh, just hardcast Parhelion? Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't know how I can stop that particularly. Attack me with Greasefang, I assume. Ooh, they might regret this if they don't have a way to crew the Greasefang. Though I assume if you're attacking with Greasefang here, you have another way to crew it. Block here. Alright, give me an Indomitable Creativity. One time. Well, that works. I'm gonna attack for 1, pass the turn, see what they do, and then abrade the Parhelion. Do they not have a way to... Okay, they have Kroxa. But that's not that good. I mean, I discard Rest in Peace. And then... I know they're going to crew the Parhelion, but I still have a Braid to get rid of it, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, so they did have a way to crew it, so that makes sense. Why they would block the way that they did. Alright, now we go to my turn. Birth of Meletus is pretty medium, but I get to thin my deck of a Plains. And now if I draw an Agent of Treachery, I can play it at least, though I guess I don't know what I would be getting. Pass the turn to you. You have 3 cards in hand and 10 mana. Greasefang's fine. Ooh, Wedding Announcement. Actually, I think that's going to be pretty good here. I'm definitely going to play it. I'm going to play a Plains. This has been a weird game. I'm going to pass to you. I'm going to make a 1/1. And then I can attack with both my 1/1s and draw a card if I need to. Definitely blocking here with my little dude. Alright. Gain 2 life. Shark Typhoon. I'm going to attack here. And this is going to make a 1/1 here. And then I'm going to pass. Ooh. Wandering Emperor is pretty good, too. Are we doing this? Is this happening? Oh. Well... So I can make a 1/1 Shark. I can make a 1/1 Shark and play Wandering Emperor. Is that very good? Probably. Let's just make a 1/1 Shark, see what we draw off of the Typhoon. Hopefully not a Creativity. Alright, unfortunately I can't March and play Wandering Emperor. I'm gonna play Emperor and discard a March of Otherworldly Light, and then see what they do with the Emperor, because I can still activate this at instant speed for the rest of the turn. And then I want them to attack. Alright, we did it! Oh my gosh, what a grind. That was sweet. Let's get creative on our opponent, shall we? I'm not gonna do it with this hand, though. This hand is good. I get to put an Agent of Treachery back and hope that they aren't playing a heavy control deck. Just spare a Sentinel, eh? Well, I'm gonna play this tapped and pass the turn. And hope they don't have anything too good here. Soaring Thought Thief, that's fine. Oh, that's a rogue? Oh, that's funny. Oh, you made me discard some lands? That's annoying. Alright, I'm just gonna go... Plains, Strangle your Soaring Thought Thief. I don't really want to deal with milling a whole bunch of cards of this game right now. So we're gonna do that. And then I'm gonna go probably play a tapped Dwarven Mine, depending on what I draw. Well, definitely not now. Wedding Announcement, play. And then I'm going to play a tapped Dwarven Mine is my guess. But as long as I can draw a red source... Alright, fair enough. Brazen Borrower that. This is an interesting little pile D-Penguin22 here is playing. Rogues. Oh, this is some, like, 3 or 4 color rogue deck. Interesting. It's kind of cool, though. Alright, play a tapped Dwarven Mine. Just gonna play the wedding announcement again, I guess. If they want to keep spending their turn bouncing this to my hand, I'll take 1 damage a turn from just Sentinel. You heard the sound of me when it hit me. It was just a little bonk, not a heavy bonk. Make a 1/1. Coco, gross. All right, Rogues and Coco is an interesting little mix. Didn't expect to see this here, but I like it. All right, Realm Walker for Rogues, and then. What do we take here if we draw red mana? Honestly, I don't love artifacts and or creatures, eh? Alright, two cards gone. Anger of the Gods is not a good card to mill here, unfortunately. Definitely not blocking, though. What I might do is, depending on what I draw... Well, let's see what they do. Nighthawk Scavenger, okay. So... And then Robber the Rich after combat. Alright, they've got lots of stuff out. Anger the Gods. Sometimes you just draw the stuff, you know what I mean? What I might do here is go this. Oh, this is so gross. I feel kind of bad. I don't usually draw like this, but you know what? Feels pretty good when you do. Ah! Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts so bad. Alright, Dwarven Mine's by far my... Well, no, it's not my best draw. Creativity's not my best draw for sure, though. Can tell you that much. I'm just gonna pass. I need to draw red mana. Maybe I need to put a couple more mountains in here. Yeah, I'll attack for 1. If they have a Brazen Borrower. I guess they could have Coco'd, but... Alright, wedding announcement, flip. Alright, and then play your Brazen Borrower, that's fine. I'm not gonna, like, march it right now or anything. I'd rather march something that is a little bit scarier than the Brazen Borrower. Take 3. Alright, red mana off the top would be sweet, especially if it's untapped. Thieves Guild Enforcer. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna mill 2. No, mountain! Oh, that is not what I wanted to mill at all. Return an unblocked attacking creature. Attacking creature. When this deals combat from your player's graveyard and the... Okay, well, I'm going to... Wait, can I even march this? No, I can't. Because it mills me... It costs me 5 and I don't have another white card. Alright. What are they going to put out, though? They only can put out, like, Birth of Meletus or a land or Fable, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. Whew, that was a pretty solid play from our opponent. I mean, we're just 1 red mana away from just kind of destroying them. Alright, I guess that counts, but it doesn't, like, count. Just gonna play this tapped and pass the turn. Definitely not attacking here. Well, next turn I get to get 3 Indomitable Creativity, or 3 Agent of Treacheries out, as long as I don't draw 1. And I feel like that's gonna be hard for them to beat. Because then I could take, like, Zareth San, Thieves Guild Enforcer, and a Brazen Borrower or something gross. Red mana, even though it was tapped, is still a pretty good draw here, so I'm not gonna complain too much, despite wanting to, you know? Yeah, I'm definitely blocking Zareth San, though. I'm a little bit worried about another one, but not much I can do to stop it. So, from here... Okay, Coco's pretty good. But what do they hit? Hopefully nothing insane. Soaring Thought Thief. When it enters the battlefield... Alright, each opponent mills 2. Just don't mill me a... Don't mill one of my Agent of Treacheries, please. Alright, take 7. That's not good. Here I'm probably just going to march the Silver Fur Master. Or is it Soaring Thought Thief? I think I'd like to march the Silver Fur Master. I'm just a little bit worried about what they could do. So I'm gonna kill that off. And then... Each creature... Ninjutsus cost 1 less. So this is some ninja rogue deck? That's sweet. I like this. Alright, here... I can't get... Oh, the Soaring Thought Thief actually screwed me. Alright, fair enough. I'm gonna do X equals 2. 1, 2. And then... Oh, I actually really screwed that up. Feels bad. I will take... Soaring Thought Thief, Zareth San, and then go to my turn, or go to your turn, pass the turn, and see what they do. Man, I'm kicking myself over that. I should have had one more Agent of Treachery. It's not super, super important, but obviously you should play right. I know that's crazy to think about. But I will just sack this Fabled Passage for a land here at the end of the turn. What do they have left? They have one card left in hand. They've cast 2 Cocos. Yeah, bounce that back. That's fine. And then they get to make a 2/2. And I'm going to have enough mana for another Agent of Treachery here, and they can't really get in on the ground, so that's pretty good. So attack me... What? I'm gonna block. I promise you I'm gonna block. Block here, block here. And then Soaring Thought Thief. Another Coco. Jeez, oh Pete's. They have been drawing quite well off the top for sure. 3 Cocos in the top 20 is pretty annoying. Yeah, mill me 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then a Soaring Thought Thief comes in. They mill me another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we trade here and here. Alright, I'm gonna sack the Fabled Passage. Grab a mountain. Dwarven Mine. I don't know if that really is that important here. I'm just gonna Agent of Treachery and take Nighthawk Scavenger. And then I'm gonna attack here. And hope that they can't... I mean, hope they just trade. Like, that's the best thing I can do right now. So we'll just trade. But at least then they're not milling me quite as much anymore. I'm at 19 cards left in my deck, so it's a little bit scary. This is one of the few times I wish that I was playing Yorion just for the 80 card part. I'd be at 39 instead of 19. What? In what world do you want that to happen? I'm gonna get a Soaring Thought Thief, I guess. Did I misunderstand something? Oh, maybe they want me to draw 6? So it's easier to mill me? That's funny. I respect that if that's what their play was. Because I control this that they own, this, and this. Ooh, that's smart. That's smart. Alright, mill me 2. And then mill me 4 more. And then... I'm going to... block here, and then block here, block here, block here, taking some damage on my dudes, going up to 9. You lose that. Alright, at this point, so I have 3, 6, 7, 8 mana. 8 mana. I can go land. And then I only control one thing that they have now. Right? Because it's just Zareth San. So maybe I just want to go hardcast a Shark Typhoon here. And then they have 36 cards, so maybe I just hardcast a Shark Typhoon. Because I just need pressure now. And then play a Fable. And then attack with everything. Except for my dwarf. Just attack here, here, and here. And then, let's see what else they do. Oh, their own Zareth Sand Trickster is pretty good. Because that puts me even lower on cards in hand. They block there and there. They go to 7. Alright, well, there's a lot of things that kill me here. I have like basically 1 turn left if they have a rogue that they just drew. Well, no, this doesn't mill me anymore. Just bear a Sentinel. I'm going to probably Teferi and Tuck. Alright, definitely not going to do that. Thank you very much. From here, I can just go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Interesting. I think I play it Teferi. Make a 5/5. And then +1, or -3, tucking the Zareth Sand, making their blocks quite a bit worse. And then I'm going to attack with 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if I attack here, here, and here... Wait, not here. I can do that. Okay. And then... How are they gonna block? Yeah, play a Brazen Borrower, I know. How are they gonna block, though? Yeah, make a token. Okay, that's actually pretty interesting. Fair enough. You can't block with that guy. Right? Okay. Yeah, oh, you can only... Yeah, never mind, you can. Okay. And then from here... I'm gonna definitely kill off the Silver Fur Master. Get them to 4. And then Indomitable Creativity... for X equals 1 on my dude here, because that's going to make a 4/4. And then I'm going to play a tap Steam Vents, pass the turn. This is insane. This game has been wild, to say the least. And then, what else do they have? They have 6 mana, they drew 1 card. It's gonna be pretty hard for them to kill me if they don't have a way to mill me for 3 here. I have lethal in the air, so they have to mill me for 3 here. There's cards that do it, for sure. A Thieves Guild Enforcer would do it. But that's about it. Do they even have any Thieves Guild? 1, 2, yeah, they have 2 left. Coco would be a disaster, but they have played 3 of those. Alright, go to our next turn. This becomes a dude. And then... what else could I do here? So I guess I just attack them for lethal? I don't see another play. So just attack for lethal. See what they do. Yeah, just make another dude. That's fine. It saves you for 1 more turn. And then, oh, I should have Agent of Treachery taking the Jeskai Sentinel. Okay, I'm not playing this game the best I possibly could. Alright, on this turn, I think I just want to play a Wandering Emperor. And then use that to kill the Reflections of Kiki Jiki. Because that's going to make me safer from any of the suspicious stuff they could be trying to do here. I'm just going to play a tapped Raugrin Triumph. I'm not going to activate the Teferi. I'm just going to pass the turn. Let's see what they drew. Alright, this has been a wild game. Yeah, you drew the Xerath Sand you knew about. I don't know if that does anything, though. Because I'm just going to block the Silverfur Master. And that's going to end the game. Holy crap. What a match. Or game. Let's go to game 2 only. Oh my gosh. Woo. Alright, Anger the Gods come in. Abrades come in. Doomscar comes in. Rest in Peace for Xerath Sand comes in. And then we take out Birth of Meletus's. We take out one Wandering Emperor. Maybe just go down on one Abrade and one Strangle. And maybe only 2 Rest in Pieces is good. Let's just go with this. Alright, here we are in game number 2. This hand is pretty mediocre. I don't think it's quite good enough. This hand is infinitely better. Alright, Teferi goes on the bottom. Yeah, this hand is so much better. Play a Sacred Foundry and pass. We have the Rest in Peace to turn off your Xerath Sands. Alright, Jespera Sentinel and pass. They kept a 1-lander? Oh, come on, dude. You're smarter than that. Alright, fair enough. Pass the turn to you. Man, if they just kept a 1-lander, that's going to make me so sad. What a waste of a sick match that we played. Pay 2 life. Play a Fable. Blech. Come on, opponent. Now I'm annoyed. Alright, pass the turn to you. See what you're up to. Thieves Guild Enforcer. Blah, 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 blah. Milling a Braid and a land. And then another Thieves Guild Enforcer, a Milling, a Shark Typhoon, and a land. And then a Indomitable Creativity and a land. I do need a land here at some point. Alright, discard Agent of Treachery, March. And see what we hit here. Okay, a couple lands is good. In that case, I'm probably supposed to anger here. That makes me sad. No, I'm not gonna anger here. That doesn't seem great. I'm just gonna play a tap Triumph. I'm gonna play another Fable. And then I'm gonna pass the turn. And see what they are up to. Because then next turn I could Indomitable Creativity for 2. Alright, alright, alright. That's annoying. Tap and untapped. How did they pay for that? In any case. Alright, fair enough. Destroy X target. They didn't pay life there. That's interesting. Okay, flip that into a creature. I'm going to discard... I don't think I'm going to discard anything. Just going to play a Fabled Passage. I'm going to get a... probably a Plains. No, I'm probably going to just get an island, and that's because in case I draw a Birth of Meletus, I'd like to have 1 hit. No, I guess I took those out, but that's okay. I'm going to kill off both my dudes. They might have a way to bounce 1, but I doubt they can bounce both. And then, unfortunately, I take Zagoth Triome. And that's going to be a real feels bad man for them. Yep, Brazen Bar, one of my dudes. And then I will take your Zagoth Triome. Thank you very much. That shall be mine. And this is going to make it a little bit harder for them to cast more of their spells. Alright. Make this into a dude. Here I'm just going to pass. And the reason why is next turn I can start using Reflections. Yeah, we got there. That was unfortunate of a game 2. Let's get creative. I'm going to keep this hand for sure. Gigantha, so probably the sack deck. Whoops. Bonked my head there. Alright, at least there wasn't a Thoughtseize. Actually... no, I'm just going to play... a tap Triome. Oh, definitely not cycling that. I'm going to play a tap Triome. And then next turn, I'm feeling good about using March of Otherworldly Light on their Witch's Oven? What? Whenever or another trigger you die is create a blood token. When you create blood, if you have 5 or more, transform. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go pay 2 life for Sacred Foundry, and then march the Witch's Oven. And that way I just don't have to deal with all those triggers more than anything. You can sack your Voldaren Bloodcaster if you want to, but I doubt that. Yep. Alright. Go ahead and let's see what they've got on turn 3. Hopefully not an Obnixilis. That's the one thing this deck mostly fears. What? Put that into your hand? Okay. That's not the scariest thing I've ever seen. Here I'm just gonna go Plains Fable. Pass the turn. Probably discard Agent of Treachery to it, and maybe if I draw something else. Alright, you can take that and then sack it to like a whatever, Deadly Dispute. That's fine. Yep, Deadly Dispute away my guy. That's annoying. And that gives them a blood token? No, it's a creature you can... yeah. Oh, non-token. Okay, that makes sense. Here I'm going to discard Plains Agent. It's a little sad to do. Double Indomitable Creativity draw, eh? Alright, well, I'm going to pay 2 life. And I'm actually going to kill off your Voldaren Bloodcaster here. And then, what's going to be nice about this is if they tap out for something here, yeah, you can sack it if you'd like. I'm not too worried about that. Yep. So, if they tap out for like a Chandra or something, I'm going to go Dwarven Mine, make a 2/2 with Wandering Emperor, and then Indomitable Creativity for 2, and take like 2 things. Yeah, Mayhem Devil... that's annoying, because that actually kills... yeah, that's annoying, because that kills off that. But not much I can do to stop that. But I still get to Indomitable Creativity for 1 this turn. I'm going to discard a Birth of Meletus. And then you can hit me for 1. But I will be taking your Mayhem Devil, thank you very much. What is Claim the Firstborn? It's mana value 3 or less. Okay. So play a Takenuma and discard, so I'm assuming a Fatal Push is somewhere around here. Alright, then I'm just gonna go... I guess I could still do it for 2, but I think I'd rather just do it for 1. Because then the Reflections of Kiki Jiki could stay around, and that seems pretty good. But they can always just sack stuff in response. No, I have to do it for X equals 2 and hit both of these. That way they can only kill 1. That's sad. Because they can sack the treasure, sack the blood token, kill 1 of the 2. But unless they have something in their hand, they can't kill both. Yep. Discard a card to draw. Wow. Discarding Gigantha can't be a great sign for me. And then what else you got here? They had the Fatal Push too? Oh my gosh. Alright. Pass the turn to you, dude. That's so gross. Alright. We even had the combo. But they just have... they kind of had it all there. I don't see us winning this game now. Because what can we draw that's possibly going to start getting us out of this? I'm just going to discard a land, but that takes me to 5. I guess a Creativity. Take 3. And go to game 2. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. I like our game 2 quite a bit more than our game 1. Rest in Pieces come in. Braids come in. Angers come in. And then we take out 2 Births, a Wedding Announcement, 1 Fable, 1 Teferi, actually probably both Teferis, 1 Strangle, and a Shark Typhoon. This hand is pretty bad. Do I want to get rid of it? I don't think so. I think it's just barely good enough. I'm just gonna Fabled Passage and get a Probably an island, though I could get a mountain. I'm just gonna get a mountain. I'm gonna pass the turn. See what they do. Things aren't looking too great. Witch's Oven there, yep. Alright, I'm just gonna go Sacred Foundry, Birth of Meletus. Then next turn, probably just Raugrin Triome. Pass the turn. This feels like a tough matchup for us. I mean, we're trying to do fun stuff. They're trying to kill us as soon as possible. I think we're the good guys here, though, so that's what's important. Alright, I'm gonna play I'm gonna play a Plains here, because I'd like to play a Fable. Yeah, I'm gonna play a Plains. I'm gonna cast the Fable here. And then pass the turn to you. Man, if I had a Creativity, that'd be something else, but... I do not. I do not. And then I'm just going to play a Mountain next turn. I'm not going to be using this Dwarven Mine anytime soon, so... What? Get rid of your oven. You must be tight on lands, but you still drew one, so fair enough. What are you going to do with 2 mana there, nerd? Alright, well, Darren Bloodcaster, sure enough. Attack me for 2. Rest in peace, eh? I think I'm just gonna discard Triumph Shark Typhoon. Yeah, I think so, actually, weirdly enough. Ooh, that was pretty good. I'm just gonna go land. And then I think I want to play a Fable here. I'm gonna start by offering a trade with my dude. I'm curious if they're gonna take it. Alright, I didn't think they would. And then I'm going to play... Probably actually just Anger of the Gods here. No, I'm just going to play a Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Pass the turn to you. I'm going to hold off on Rest in Peace until they actually play a Kroxa. I'd like to get that out of their hand when I can. Yeah, Reckless Impulse is fine. Another Voldaren Bloodcaster? Alright. That's a lot of blood casting. But if they tap out, I'm not too worried about that. They should be afraid of an Indomitable Creativity. Obviously, we don't have one, but it's something that should be on their mind. Alright, so... till the end of your next turn, so they don't have to play the Bloodcaster here. What am I discarding to... okay, Kroxa. Ooh, alright, I'm gonna discard Wandering Emperor. And then I might not discard anything to this Fable. No, I'm gonna discard... no, I'm not gonna discard anything to the Fable. Attack me for 4. Ooh, Island was a good draw. Because I think I'm going to discard the Island here. Yeah, yeah, I think so. No, I really would like to be able to cast my... no, I just don't have enough blue spells for it to matter. That's where I would have drawn... I should have drawn the Shark Typhoon. That would have been funny. And then from here... they have 4 cards in their bin. I guess I'm just going to cast a Rest in Peace. And then attack for a bunch. And then the question is, do I actually cast the Singer? I actually just don't think so. I think I've got time. So pass to you. I've got a lot of pressure going at my opponent here. I still have a Dwarven Mine in case I need to Creativity later. I haven't seen one, so I'm hopefully getting close to finding one now. Land, that's probably pretty good for what they've got going on. And they can attack me for 4, but I'm going to be coming at them pretty hard this turn. So let's see what they've got. A Fatal Push would be annoying, which makes me feel like they have it. Yep, they did. Alright, that's fine, though. I wasn't going to be able to stop that anyway. I think I'm going to march for 2 and just kill their untapped guy. And this will be nice because this further reduces the amount of blockers that they're going to have. Alright. And then I'm going to create a target non-legendary creature you control. So I could just... yeah, that doesn't do anything. Alright, well, I'm just going to make a copy of my 2/2. Drawing an Anger of the Gods there is not quite what I was hoping to draw. I'm a little bit afraid of not having anything good to do on my turn anymore. Because I don't really want to have to Anger the Gods if I don't have to. Obviously I will if I must, but... yeah, Mayhem Devil's fine. I hope that they just wipe my board instead of getting aggressive on me. Please kill, like, a Reflections of Kiki-Jiki. Please kill a Reflections of Kiki-Jiki. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Scorching Dragonfire, that. And then... ooh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna cast... I'm gonna... I guess technically it's fine to do this. And then attack with both. And then I'm going to block. And then block there. And then I'm going to cast Anger of the Gods. And that's going to clear their board at least. Leaving me with this dude. And then if I want to, a Dwarven Mine. So I'm going to pass to you now. Alright. Well, we're still in it. They're definitely still scary because they have Den of the Bugbear, but I can always... yeah, it looks like they're going to activate a Den of the Bugbear. I'm going to kill it with 2 mana. Go to combat. I'm going to march this for X = 0. Just use one of my treasures. And that's nice because that's one of the few things Anger of the Gods doesn't deal with very well. And then what are they going to discard with their blood token? Let's see what they've got left in hand. They always have the Giganta they can play. I need to draw something decent here. Indomitable Creativity wouldn't be that great, honestly. Witch's Oven. Ooh, Wedding Announcement's actually pretty nice. I'm going to go play Wedding Announcement, and then I'm going to play a Dwarven Mine, because next turn I can draw a card if I attack with both. So, make a 1/1. They can, I guess, just put Giganta in hand and go land go. Alright, I'm going to attack for 2. Do that. Pass the turn. Draw a card. Okay. Alright. We got stuff going on. Play a Giganta. That's fine. That I'm not particularly worried about. I'm going to go to attackers. I'm going to go to my turn. I'm just going to minus this to make a 2/2. Let's make a 2/2. And then untap and see what I draw. Indomitable Creativity, eh? Well, maybe we should do that for... maybe just for 1 here. And that way... oh, wait, actually... because then they could always just sack it to the Witch's Oven. That's not the best. You know what I could do? Alright, let's just start by attacking with everything. This might be a fun little play here. Gonna block that, yep. Take 2. And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and minus this. I'm going to strangle your Giganta. And then I'm going to steal 3 lands with... yep, that's fine. Actually, maybe I should steal the Witch's Oven. And then I'm just going to do this for X = 3. And then exile all 3 of these. Actually, you know what? Let's do X = 4. And get rid of one of these. One of these. One of these. One of these. And then I'm going to steal 4 lands. Or maybe I'm just going to steal... I don't want to deck myself now that I think about it, but I'm going to steal Your Witches of... Oh, I was gonna draw like 12 cards that turn. No! Let's go to game 2. Or game 3. I was gonna steal so many cards. Alright, game 3. I'm on the draw. Do I want to change anything? Not really. Oh, they gave up? Oh, that's sad. Alright, what did we think? Well, this deck was great. It did a lot of cool stuff. We had some grindy matches. We learned some of the mistakes we could make and stuff that we could do better. But overall, it was a ton of fun. What would I change? One of these planes would for sure become a mountain immediately. Easiest change ever. Other than that, the main deck seems pretty good. Out of the sideboard, one of these Doomskars definitely becomes a rest in... Or one of these Dovin's Vetoes becomes a rest in peace. And then everything else probably stays the same. If you're feeling like you're against so much aggro, you could take out a Braid or a Mystical Dispute for a Doomskar. Overall, ton of fun, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate all of you. And we will continue to Pioneer Explore together in the next one. Bye now.